G'day guys, Marcus here. Welcome to another episode of Searching for Adventure. So in this short video we're going to take a look at why I decided to get airbags put into the back of the Land Cruiser 200. Anyway, stick around and let's have a look. Okay, so the reason why I decided to look at getting a couple of airbags put in is because the Land Cruiser was sagging in the rear when it was hooked up to the Caravan. So I might be able to just find a photo and flick that photo in and give you an idea of what it was looking like with the Caravan back on. So anyway, I did a little bit of research and realised that probably my best option was to get some airbags put in the back of the Toyota. And even though the Land Cruiser here, it has got a GVM upgrade with level springs, so they are stiffer springs, it still was sagging somewhat. So I did a bit of research and decided that I wanted to go with the Airbag Man brand. There are various brands out there, but that seemed to be quite a popular brand. So the bags themselves, you can buy them online and you can actually install them yourself if you're competent enough, which I'm not. So I took it to the guys out there at Gold Coast 4x4 Performance Centre at Nerang here on the Gold Coast, and it was really simple. I just told them what I wanted and they ordered the bags in, came in the next day, boom, and they put them in, and 2 hours later the job was all done. So it cost me about $660 including GST, which I thought was fairly reasonable. The bags themselves, if you go online, you'll see they're around $340, $350, just depending on what system you're going for. And of course you can go exotic and you can get an air tank put into your car and have some controls up in the front cab there if you wanted to raise and lower those bags. However, I've just gone for the very simple basic option, and that's the 2 airbags with 2 valves to service each airbag. So here you go guys, there's the airbag in there, the Airbag Man airbag. They put it there inside the spring, and then there is a little air hose that's coming out just up here, and I'll show you where that outlet is. So you can just see here guys, they've got 2 valves, one on each side just behind the rear mudguard, and this is where they've put the air intake. So there's just a little cap on there, and then that's just a normal valve, and then that's where I will put the air for that right airbag and the left airbag on the other side. So pretty straightforward and simple. So anyway guys, I might get the car hooked up. I'm going to back it up, and I'm going to give it a couple of tests. So I'm going to see how much the car drops, and I'll take all the air out of the airbags, and then I will put some air in, and then I'll work out where my happy medium is to keep the van even. Here you go, 4.5. Yeah, so that actually didn't take that much at all to get the air out. It wasn't really hissing out as if you were letting down tyres. So got the both air out. I'll now see how much drop we have in the car with no air in the bags. Yeah, we're about 500 mil to the bottom of that tongue of that tow ball thing. So we'll see how far it drops. So there's the 500 mark there. It has actually sagged down to about 430. So it sagged about 70 mil. Okay, so that's the first test. So no air in the bags, and it sagged about 70 mil. So now just looking at it, I will need to bring it up. So I haven't actually got completely even ground here, so I probably need to be on even ground where I can sort of better make a decision with how much air. But what I'd like to do is to get it back to where I had that 500 clear, so bring it up to 70 mil, and then I'll see how much air I need to put in those airbags to bring it up to 70 mil. Anyway, we'll put some air in the in the airbags. Yes, I just used the trusty old bike pump there. I did about 25 pumps and it had no PSI in it. And I was thinking it was going to need lots of pumping from the bike pump, but it went straight to 40 PSI. So I soon realised, I took the air out, and 5 pumps got me to 10 PSI. So I don't even know if you'd even use an onboard compressor. You wouldn't have to have it on there very long. So anyway, I might get a smaller bike pump for this setup here. So anyway, I got 10 PSI in both, and yeah, we'll see how much the car has gone up. That 10 PSI, it's still below the 500, but it has picked it up about 30 mil. So it had dropped about 70 or 80, or give or take, and it's now at about 450. So it's come up 20 mil. So it would seem I'm going to need a bit more than 10 PSI. So I'll put 20 PSI and see how I go. Anyway, I've got 20 PSI in each airbag. I'll let it down and we'll see how much we drop. Okay, so I've got 20 PSI and it's at about 470 mil. So that's only dropped about 30 now. Yeah, so that's dropped 30 mil with the 20 PSI. So just here in the Airbag Man manual, this is mine here. They've just highlighted it for me. So that's the high pressure kit that I've got. So I can actually go to 60 PSI. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. So 20 PSI, and then it's only dropping about 30 or 40 mil, whereas it was doing double that. So 20 PSI, I can go to 60 as per the manual there. So I've got plenty of room. Okay guys, so that's a wrap there on the airbags for the 200 series Land Cruiser. It's certainly helped me out, and as you saw there, it's only dropping about 30-40 mil, and I've got another 40 PSI to go if I wanted to, which I'm sure I can. I just it's a bit of effort there with the bike pump, so I might give it a miss, but at least I know it works. And once again, I got the Airbag Man brand, and it was the guys out at the Rang there at the Gold Coast 4x4 Performance Centre in the industrial estate that did that for me too. So 660 bucks fully installed, and took them about 2 hours or so. So pretty happy with that. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Once again, if it's something that you enjoy, hit subscribe, and we are appreciating everyone subscribing and following us on our adventures and our travels. So we'll look forward to seeing you guys soon, searching for adventure. See you guys.